The focus of Kaur Foundation has always been on institutionalizing education about Sikhism, meaning that we want to move beyond the approach of one parent going into his or her child's classroom to present on Sikhism, to move it beyond that so that we can share a developed, structured lesson plan that can be taught regardless of the demographics of that classroom, school, or school district. However, I feel that in order to have transformative change that works towards addressing the causes of exclusionary behavior, our collective efforts need to go beyond simply providing information about Sikhism. There needs to be a lot more.
Over 1.3 million students have been educated about Sikh culture and identity using Kaur Foundation materials in classrooms and schools abroad.
You know, this is about being progressive. This is about not being just reactionary. This is about being proactive.
The reason that the Diversity Education Initiative has been so successful for us is because we have a process. The process includes 4 steps. The first being meeting with curriculum supervisors of a particular county or school district. And from those curriculum supervisors, we want to understand how our materials can best fit into the curriculum that is going to go into every single classroom.
One of the main responsibilities I have is to ensure that teachers have the instructional materials that are necessary for them to be able to teach students the variety of subjects that we have in history, political science, geography, and economics. One of the concerns that I've had in the past is the fact that I don't believe that textbooks actually provide us with the depth of information that students really need to be able to form reasoned judgments and to have a better understanding of diverse cultures and diverse people. So one of the things that I do is seek out materials as well as guest speakers and individuals who can come and work with teachers and provide them those kinds of foundational materials that allow them to really provide a broader background to students than what textbooks provide.
In different school districts, it looks a little bit different. It's never the same. And our goal is to work with those curriculum supervisors to find the best fit.
I'm a 7th grade social studies teacher in Harford County. For me personally, I always love having firsthand accounts. So having people come in and talk about their community adds a whole new meaning to then once again just simply here's the textbook, read about it. And considering the Sikh community, in my opinion, so little is known. When I came in, knew very, very little. I know a couple of people who were Sikh, but could I go farther and talk about their community or anything about their faith and religion? No, I couldn't.
I'm Nina Lamba, and I live in Maryland, and I've volunteered with the Kaur Foundation because I believe there's an important mission in building a more diverse and more inclusive society. Supporting Kaur Foundation in its mission to reduce the gap in the religious understanding of the Sikh population is really important to me personally. So this afternoon with middle school teachers, we showed them the Kaur Foundation materials, the Cultural Safari DVD, and also a PowerPoint presentation, and we're able to elicit their feedback on how suitable this material is for their classrooms.
So you can almost go back and forth. I think for my kids, that's going to keep their attention more.
The Sikhs are very visible and very prominent because of their appearance, but they're very often misunderstood.
Well, what's that about? What are you wearing?
I mean, it's my turban. I wear it every day.
Turban, bro, turban?
Yeah.
Why? Why do you wear a turban?
It's my identity. It's who I am.
Identity, bro. Bro, I'm gonna come back tomorrow, all right? And I do not want to see you wearing that, all right? I'll be back tomorrow to check on you too. Bro, I don't want to see you here anymore.
Having seen the dialogue and the receptiveness of the teachers in this focus group today, it really does bring it home for me that education is the key.
The understanding of diversity, I think, is really essential for students as we grow as a global community. The barriers that we once had geographically and historically really are coming down. With social media, we have the opportunity to talk to anybody at any time around the entire world. I think students really need to be grounded and have an understanding of people who are different than they are. Even though as humans we obviously have a great many commonalities, there are things that make us unique. And I think understanding unique cultures and being able to learn from people who are different than us is really essential to our economic prosperity, as well as the peace that comes with understanding humankind and what it is that we're trying to accomplish.
Interestingly, the most important thing is that what we bring to curriculum or what we present through curriculum reflects how we see society and how we treat diversity in that society.